Yo, 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 what's up, what's up, what's up? Happy Sunday, everybody. Hope everybody are doing good.
Yes,
Here
yes,
we start
yes.
this week. Today is September 11th.
It's the 11 already?
Yeah.
Damn. Hey, it's moving fast. Y'all better get y'all goals together.
Right.
Because we're going to have another goal section.
You know,
And y'all better have some shit done.
and still paying those respect to those who lost their loved ones earlier today.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Rest in peace to the queen. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Well, not about her life, but longevity.
Yes.
We definitely going to talk about that. But, yeah, we're going to talk about that. Everybody know what longevity is, a long duration of an individual life. So why not talk about the queen? She's 96 when she
96.
passed.
That's a blessing.
That's a blessing. That is truly a blessing. So, just to run through Queen Elizabeth II thing. She was the queen of the United Kingdom from February 6, 1952 until her death September 6, 2022. That's a long ass time. She reigned over 70 years, was the longest of any Britain monarchy and the second longest record of any monarchy of a Soviet country. Queen Elizabeth was born in 1926. She was 96. 1926. She's
like,
like shit.
She lived my life right now. The age I am, she lived my life 3 times James on. Like, that's a blessing. And that is, you're right, like, you see a lot of stuff, like, just imagine how things started to where it ended up now.
Yeah.
I wonder how it goes. I wonder what's her point of view of it. Does she feel like it got better? Or does she feel like, damn, like, it's going down?
Old people probably was like,
like the old people now, they're like, we didn't do that back in my day.
Right.
So I wonder when she look at her, kids that she grew up, like, what does she think? And she's like, I'm pretty sure she's proud of them, because they doing good things or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like,
I think longevity is a blessing and a curse. It truly is. It's like you said, it's a lot of stuff that we see in life. Like she saw, the wall coming down, the British wall coming down. She saw, she saw a lot of stuff like in society, in the environment, the way we were, the environment was, the society was back then. People fighting for rights.
Right.
People fighting for their rights, just rights. People, all the wars, She done been through a couple of wars. She done been through just everything. Just at the world turning, like, she done been through a lot. Just to shake your head and be like, damn, what the fuck?
Right, in 96 years.
96 years.
And like they say, it's a blessing to curse
1926.
but like, when we get older, things start to break down in our body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the curse part.
Yeah.
Like, you start to break down. You used to be so independent. You would think about, like, damn, I used to be able to do this, and I would run it and gun it. And back in my days, you always hear old people say back in my days. And it's like now, shit, back in your day, when was that?
Back in your days, shit, now that back hurt, knees locking,
Right.
need some assistance.
But 1926, that shit, she was back. That was back when, the Depression, the Great Depression. Not saying that it was in her country, but you watched.
She saw
She saw it. You know what I'm saying? Then people just migrating from different countries and, just, damn, 1926 is a long ass time.
And then having been over 70 years.
Yeah, having to deal with people for 70 years.
Ooh. Going to all them damn tea parties.
Shaking hands with people you don't like. That be the
everybody.
part. You gotta shake hands with people you don't like. Like, nigga, I don't even like you.
You have to be the best person that you can be in public for 7 years straight. Everybody, as soon as
She
you do
don't even
something
get no
wrong,
fuck up.
you don't get a chance to be like, oh, I was being a person. No, you're the queen. Like, they hold you to a higher standard. You know what I'm saying?
And then I be watching videos. She had to do like certain things. She had to talk to people on her left, with dark people on her right. She had to fold her legs certain times. I be like,
And then
what?
question like that come with a lot of rules. You gotta
Yeah.
present you gotta present yourself a certain way, like appearance,
Like, she
attitude-wise,
ain't never
everything.
had a twerking moment.
Like what?
Like when her song
Right.
come on, she can't be like,
Like, she gotta,
Like, I'm tired of this motherfucker song.
Like, like, damn.
Like, dang, now you ain't never went out to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Back at it, Like, never. Like, you the
For
queen.
70 years. Like, damn. And shit.
She was like 20 something. So, in your 20s, you hot. You hot, boy, you hot.
Yeah, 96 she died. Right for 70 years. Yeah.
So you didn't even have no hot period where you could just be a fast ass.
Right.
It was like, as soon as you got 20 something, You the queen. What? You got these rules. This is your rule.
Shit, right.
Then you had to be with that one man the whole time. I think she got divorced or something. I don't know. I really don't know a lot, but
shit, I probably would. Like, damn. Look at the same person all them years.
all them years. Yeah, but you definitely get to see a lot with the family. You know what I'm saying? Watching your your kids grow up, and then they kids grow up, and then you know what I'm saying, they got kids. Then I saw some pictures of her. I could just imagine she wanted to say some shit like, "Don't put me by this ugly motherfucker."
Man, excuse me. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
96.
Yeah, that's a long ass time.
That's actually the same age my great grandmother was when she passed. She was 96.
Oh, my great grandmother was 91. She almost made it, but she was up and around. You know what I'm saying? She still was able to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But you do it like a lot of stuff do go though. It tends to go. You're not running there and gunning like you was 20. I hope you're not. Like
I wish we could though. Hey, they wanna do some all this science stuff shit. That's what they need to do.
But you know what? I think the shit that we eat, the environment that we in, I think that's what it is that, you know what I'm saying, shortens our life. And then you got people taking drugs and alcohol and I'm talking about hard drugs like that heroin and all that shit.
That should take a toll on your body.
That take a toll on your body, you know what I'm saying? So I think we shorten our own lives with the choices that we make. And we gotta just make better choices, but it gotta be better choices out there too. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, go look for them. Ain't nobody just gonna hand them to you. Like, better choices right here, sir. So you gotta go look for them.
Eating good, making sure you want to get checked up regularly. You know.
I don't eat good. I don't get checkups, but I don't like going to the doctor. They be trying to
the doctor when you get there.
Yeah.
Make sure
but you know what? Like sometimes doctors they don't be doing what they supposed to be doing though.
Yeah, but that's why you make sure you do what you do. When they ain't, go ahead and find another one.
Yeah.
Find another one.
So it definitely is on you. But eating good, like you got. I backslide a lot.
Yeah, and that's hard. It is hard.
It's hard.
Because like everything, like all the bad stuff tastes the best. Like,
right. And then it's cheaper.
It is cheaper. That's how you get your fast food, you get you a nasty ass greasy burger or a good greasy burger in some cases, and then you want to have a salad. So that's 2 times worth that burger.
And then they cheat. It look like they be cheating you on the salad. Like, God damn, you gave me a whole bunch of lettuce and 2 pieces of egg. Or you got 3 tomatoes in there. You be like,
what's this? You instantly pissed.
Right. And then the dressing be short.
One little packet.
One little
bigger. All this lettuce. Come on now. Yeah, they definitely get you. And then you gotta pay damn near.
Look, I want a motherfucking burger for this.
You gotta pay damn near $6 for a pound of fruit. Like, it costs.
It definitely do. It definitely do.
Unless you grow your own. That's an option.
But yeah, who has it?
Some people do. I know my sister, she grows her own vegetables now. She has started doing that. I don't have the time personally to do so. I ain't gonna say I don't have the time. I just don't. I don't. Not doing it.
And then I've been trying to work out shit.
For 2 years. Been on day 1 for 2 years and counting.
I ain't gonna even lie. When I do like 100 sit-ups or 100 push-ups, boy, I be like, yep,
that hope you off for a good month. Like, yep.
Like that I see it.
Right,
I see it.
Wait once. Okay, that's enough.
Look, I see it. You go around picking shit up like you done did some shit for real. You ain't did nothing.
At that table. Hey.
I got it. Oh.
I worked out. Like, get your ass up. As soon as you fix my face, I got good hair pops.
You got a big ass plate of mess.
Right. Some good mess too.
It be
macaroni
good.
and cheese.
Them two little packs that you had gone after that.
Hey, shit, that shit one solid. One solid.
I need
no just a belly.
But you think your shit is on when you sit up? I know I do. I be looking in the mirror like, them sit-ups didn't
my shit is fun.
That second day you be like,
it ain't working.
That third day you be like, it's a cheat day. Today is that cheat day. I deserve a cheat day. Like, motherfucker, you ain't been working out long enough to have a cheat day.
I've been looking at people on Instagram, whatever that. It's this one guy. He's very he fitted very well, and he eats very good. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn. And like, he look good, but I'm like, shit. I be like, I want to do it one day. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna do it. So I ain't started, but I'm pretty set to go. Cause I can see myself actually being like a gym junkie. I can see myself being like that because I used to work out and do shit all the time, but now it's like the start. It's the start. It's
definitely
the first, second, third, fourth, fifth step for me.
It's that first week. It's like that first week you have to do it. You gotta do it. It's
right.
like you would do it the one day you be feeling good, like, yeah, I'm gonna go back tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna go back tomorrow.
Tomorrow again, like,
Then you get somebody like, you wanna go out? Hell yeah, I wanna go out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then you don't wake up in the morning, you don't keep that same regimen. It's like, I'm gonna start next week. I'm gonna start next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, longevity, you definitely get to see your legacy out.
Yeah.
You definitely get to see your legacy out. We were just saying, young age, you are firm, fit. You know what I'm saying? You walk around looking good. Everybody look good in their 20s. You know what I'm saying? That skin tight. You know what I'm saying?
Nice and firm.
Nice and firm. Your girls up here. Your booty. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't never applied to me. But shit, I ain't never had shit really.
I'm talking about in general, fool. Fool talking about ain't never been a part of me. Know how your
you in your prime.
Right, you in your prime. But then when you get to that age, that motherfucking, you got the turkey neck right here, that shit be hanging right here, boy, and you look, you be 50, but you look 70.
Yeah.
And shit, motherfuckers, it just, everything just be falling apart. You can't remember, your teeth gone. I had a boss when she talked, her teeth would slide out.
Oh, she had no little stuff.
I guess she was like, fuck it, I don't want to use that shit.
Shit,
The thing is, either you gonna glue that shit down or you ain't gonna talk. She used to not glue it down and want to talk all the time.
She already catch your teeth, they slide and shit.
And she was a mean ass lady too. So she liked to yell and cuss. One time she was talking to us, the motherfucking teeth flew out. She caught him like,
I said,
y'all like see that shit.
yeah, but it's very important to keep up with yourself.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. Yeah, you just get to see. I want our next one is to see how the world improves. I don't know. I ain't old, but like the shit that we were doing back when I was a shorty, I don't think it improved.
No.
It didn't improve. It's getting worse.
I feel like how the ones that's older than us feel. Like, damn, like it ain't improved, especially with our young ladies. I feel like with our young ladies or whatever, and some of our young men, but mainly the young ladies or whatever, it's like, when we was 13, we looked 13.
Yes, we definitely
We act 13. You know what I'm saying?
But that's all that steroid
like
shit
now,
that they put in that food.
Yeah, but also is what you allow to. Because now these kids wearing eyelashes out to here. They're wearing clothes. Everybody wanting to show off everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're becoming like very, very comfortable with exposing ourselves.
Yeah.
It's like whatever happens
With
to being
sex.
beautiful. Right. You know, covered up and being beautiful. I see plenty of women that's covered up and beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's like now, it's like everything want to be like,
Sex sales.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody on their little thought mode, I'm going to say like that. Because shit, all the music that we listen to about ass shaking and twerking and, you know, all this, whatever, so that's what they listen to. Yeah, you can't always play the music because it's all what they're going to do as well because they have a choice as well. But it's like,
It's about the parents too.
Yeah,
I think a lot of parents are, you know what I'm saying, allowing their kids to be adults way too quick, way too early, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you do have to allow your child to grow up, you do have to show them like, but I feel like parents are showing them how to be thoughts and niggas, especially, and not wives and men, you know what I'm saying? And you have to be taught stuff like that. Like, you just don't come up and be a wife. You don't just come up and be a man. You have to be taught those essentials and accessories of being though and bearing the responsibilities of those roles that you play. Because there's a lot of people that get into like relationships for one. They don't know how to set aside from being a boo or a side chick or a thought to being, you know what I'm saying, a grown-ass woman, a girlfriend, a wife, you know what I'm saying? And you have to grow into those roles. You just don't one day jump in, be the best wife you can be. You have to learn that shit, and you have to learn that shit from a great person, from a great wife. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a wife in your life to learn it from, well, where you getting it from? Because the TV shows that I see, they don't show that. Like the Cosby Show, you used to see in a great, right? It was some structure. You saw how a great wife was supposed to act, how a great man was supposed to lead, and the wife was supposed to follow, and they came together as a family. Yeah, they came together as a family. Now you got. Now I'm shaking my head. I'm like the old people. What the fuck is we doing?
Right.
What is we doing?
Man.
It just.
It's different.
It's very different.
And I know I used to dance a lot when I was a little girl. I used to dance a lot. My family always had dance concerts there. Yeah. But it's like nowadays, it ain't the same.
But yeah, but we had dances. We had dances that when you didn't have to pop your ass every time you danced, though. You know what I'm saying? We had the Cabbage Patch. You weren't popping your ass. The slide. You know what I'm saying? You had juke music, you had house music, you had It's Time for the First Play.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I like the music that we had. Not saying that they want to talk about certain shit back then, but not as much as they are now, though.
Yeah, I mean, every song you turn on.
You hear talking about shooting another nigga, you know, it's like, damn.
Taking somebody's girl and shit. Like, I don't hear love songs no more. They ain't got no love ballads.
Basically, you get your heart broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got a whole bunch of women, hearts broke. You got a whole bunch of men sleeping with everybody they can, you know what I'm saying, think of or come across. You know what I'm saying? And money is an object. All the men are these high-powered drug dealers, and all the women are these thoughts or they got their heart broken. Like,
I don't know. Shit, it happened to a good song. I said the song is a good reason for it, but like shit like that's why people don't have longevity with their family. We don't say they end their slugs early.
Yeah,
like being
but
involved in certain shit.
You gotta look at it. It's the music, it's your environment, it's the TV, and a lot of kids don't even go outside and play no more. You really can't go outside and play now because everybody want to be gangsters because of the music that they listen to. You know what I'm saying? Or the video games that they play. So they in the house playing these destructive ass video games and listen to destructive ass music. They got it in a destructive ass environment. It's just right. So it's not right. So it's like damn. That's all we day by day is destruction. It's nothing. Nobody's building shit. And if they is building it, they're building it on destruction. You know what I'm saying? On some type of demise. They building it to. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of somebody else or take power over somebody else. It's not for the good of the people. So I mean, we making a lot of mistakes right now. Like a lot of mistakes, and it's going so fast. It's hard to get grab a hold of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the bad is really starting to outweigh the good.
Yeah, because I feel like nowadays people don't fear, they don't care. They don't value, they don't respect the elders. I feel like once they go out the window, the rest of shit becomes scary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like if you see a motherfucker don't respect the elder, then don't nobody stand
stand a chance.
If you don't respect that, you know, shit, the ones above you, it's like, man, you don't respect nothing. I see that a lot of disrespect. And it's comfortable too.
Yeah, they can sleep at night.
Yeah.
I saw a video. It was a old woman. She was doing the bus monitor on the bus, and these kids was like in high school, middle school, or something, and they was like really just beating her down, like talking about her. She fat and she this and she that. Boy, listen. And then they had the nerves to put it on video, thinking it was cool. And she crying. My mom would have beat. First of all, kids would have been like, hell no, we don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? When we was young, you got kids that'll tell you don't do that shit. Then second, you would have got off that motherfucking bus. Somebody would have told their mama. And their mama would have beat your ass before you got home to get your ass beat by your mama. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that kind of structure no more where, you know, somebody come step up and be like, hey man, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we do. Definitely a lot of kids need their ass beat.
And not just real, like, because punishment ain't it.
Nah, they need a good ass whooping.
Right.
A good ass whooping.
They ain't phased by taking that PS4 no more. They ain't phased by taking that little phone.
Right. Because they gonna find another way.
Like me, she would have had backup phone, so they ain't no punishment.
Yeah, no, they need to understand that going outside, that's, you about ready to risk it all.
Hey, look, you wanna, hey, that's when you really gonna jump up and say, hey, you ain't going outside, what?
What?
That's like
Can
somebody
you whoop me,
begging.
please?
Begging for an ass whooping. You begging.
I'll get the belt. I'll go get the belt.
Out the room like,
Please, you walking around the house, please, Ma, can you be my ass? Please,
say, pick up.
please,
Shit, come on.
please, Ma, you not gonna say nothing?
Can I go outside?
Please.
Can I go outside?
Now?
Then put your foot in the porch. Hey,
You be standing at the door at her bedroom,
Is it
because
okay?
you know she done went to the bedroom and closed the door. Ma, please,
just acting up.
please, Ma.
I'm outside. Okay.
I'm just gonna go outside. You come get me when you're ready.
Shit, I'm mad. I'm trying to tell you what's going on.
Remember?
Get yours.
Remember, you didn't say no. You didn't say no.
I told you I was going to
Look, you make her mad just so she can beat your ass, so she can tell you, go outside. You get on my fucking nerves, right?
Get out your face? Outside? Like, yo, these days, they don't care. They want to be on YouTube in the crib.
I couldn't. I still want to be outside. I'm so outside. I'm so used to being outside. Like, I'm just an outside kid. I don't like staying in the house.
Nope.
Man, we used to wake up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Nothing to do. Take a shower, and we outside at like 7:30. Motherfucking whole neighborhood ain't even woke yet. All the kids woke with mamas and still in their house. We waking up like we got jobs. Now I don't even like getting up in the morning.
Right.
Right.
I used to ride about 3 times. Let me call off. I ain't making it.
Look, you got the phone in your head thinking about life decisions. If I call off, I ain't gonna be able to pay that cable bill off. But I'll put something on it. I ain't gonna be able to make the cable bill and the light bill.
If I call off today, I'm gonna make sure I tell them I can help every day.
You got a whole negotiation going. Hell no. It's real like that.
Hardly. Nah, but real talk.
I think, like, our next one is all the achievements we made as people.
I think we got some good going on though as well.
You know what? Within my life, I can honestly say we had a black president.
We got some good going on.
In my life.
There's a lot of successful black men and women out here.
It is.
You know, the athletes doing their thing or whatever.
A lot of black people.
A lot of people don't like LeBron, but I love him.
I love him. He's my favorite basketball player. I don't even watch basketball.
Right. He a great man. He a great man on and off the court. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like he ain't just no persona. I feel like that's really him.
He's a stand-up guy. I think we got a lot of stand-up black people. I think we got a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, pushing the bar more. You know what I'm saying? You seeing a lot of more black successful people, a lot of black millionaires, billionaires. You know what I'm saying? Just pushing that bar forward, and you seeing what you could become. You know what I'm saying? We don't all have to be gangsters, and I ain't even saying gangbangers are bad, because you had a lot of gangbangers back in my time. I'm just gonna say my time that did a lot of good, that made sure that you went to school. I know a lot that I grew up around that made sure you went to school, that made sure you stayed out of trouble. They was just there, you know what I'm saying, all the way around. They wasn't just out selling drugs and stuff like that. They was out actually looking out for the kids in the community, whether they was theirs or not. Like, it's been plenty of times I've been hungry and, hey, go in the house and get you some to eat. You know what I'm saying? Or they see me out doing some, and I was a badass kid, but they see me out doing some shit I ain't had no business doing. Hey, what the fuck is you doing? Get your ass in the house. I couldn't stay out late. I had a curfew, and it wasn't even my mom curfew. If my mama didn't give a fuck, they gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Hey, get your ass in that house.
And that's one thing about like growing up in that type of environment anyway. Everybody always look down upon it, whatever, because like what they hear, whatever. It ain't all. It's a lot of love within the hoods or whatever that motherfuckers go from. You know?
Yeah, and then
all just. It's the it be bad, but like you also feel love, even though it can be fire all around you, but you still feel that love. Somebody care. Somebody care.
You're not in the fire by yourself. You was never in that fire by yourself. They were quick to jump in that fire with you. You know what I'm saying, and toughing it out with you, whether it was their problem or not. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, and it wasn't just like you was going through some shit by yourself. And I'm talking about anything. You know what I'm saying? Whether you was going through it by yourself, somebody knew, and they was like always comforting you. You know what I'm saying? So it was always
talk to.
I think it was
a lot of kids don't have that. They be lonely. Kids they be lonely as hell or whatever. Like I hear like kids say like they lonely. You know what I'm saying? They depressed or whatever. Kids stressed. I never heard no kids say they were depressed.
I didn't even know what depressed was.
I'm depressed, and they know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we was kids, shit, we want to go to school, come home, homework, go outside, play. Like, it was like we was living life. I feel like these kids, they got a lot of pressure on them. And I don't know, I guess it comes from, like, you know, shit, what we see in this world. They got a lot of pressure on
trying to be an image that they, you know what I'm saying?
Keeping up with everybody. Keeping up with the Jones and keeping up with, you know, what society, what influence is doing this or whatever. They want to be, you know, following the next great thing in their eyes, you know?
Right.
And like,
see, we didn't have all that, you know what I'm saying? It was just, all you knew was what you saw in the community.
Yeah, we wasn't social media.
It wasn't no social media.
Like that.
You know what I'm saying? Your social media was what was around you, being sociable with the kids. So, you know what I'm saying? You lived in the project, your next door neighbor lived in the projects. If you ain't had nothing to eat, guess what? Your next door neighbor was struggling. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like you were struggling by yourself and all you saw every time you turned on, everybody just popping bottles, looking good, eating good. Hell no. We was out here.
Backyard parties. Shit, we playing slip and slide on girl flat. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Your mama was burned sugar from the neighbor and your neighbor was burned mustard from your mama.
Like,
so, you know what I'm saying? You saw that hard time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy because, you know, when EBT came out, you know, everybody don't get their EBT on the same day. So, you know what I'm saying? Your next door neighbor probably get her EBT on the 15th. But from the 15th until you got your EBT, they try to make sure you had a little something in your house. And then when it came back, you know what I'm saying? You made sure they had something. So it was always love and stuff like that. But I also think it's what they see on TV because they paint the picture out for these gangsters and the people in the hood.
So bad.
Be bad. Like, no, we was for each other. It was love. It was commodity. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ride. I grew up in Joliet. I say that all the time. And our main thing, like, even if I didn't say, for instance, like Jazz lived next door, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? We grew up together or whatever. And once we got older, I don't like Jazz for some reason. Okay, whatever. If I saw Jazz at a party or she was out and about and she was getting in trouble with somebody else, I'm jumping in. You know what I'm saying? I'm jumping in because that's how we ride in Joliet. I may not like you, but you're not finna touch her. You know what I'm saying? And it was like one fight, all fight. We was always taught that. Like, my sister couldn't come home with a black eye and I didn't have a black eye or I wasn't fucked up. Like, we got our ass beat together. We ain't lose a draw and we gonna do it together.
Gonna ask you what you do.
Right. You can't come in there looking good and ain't, well, what you do? Because you getting your ass beat.
I just stood there. Oh, so you gonna let your sister get her ass beat? Come here, you finna get your
ass beat. And then you gotta go back out there and you gotta face that crowd again.
Now, and not everybody know you let your sister.
Right.
You got to play. Like,
and your mama ain't gonna let it down.
That's how you walk right past. So you just gonna let it.
Get your ass in here. You don't fight no motherfucking way. You don't let her get her ass beat.
You couldn't hit.
You ain't shit. Hey.
Like, and for a long time, years, because I grew up as an only child for 14 years. You know, so that was a long time until my little sister came home. So shit, going outside, they was my friends and family. You know, they was my friends besides my actual family, because I was always close with them or whatever. But like, shit, I was out there in Joliet, but I'm from Aurora. So my neighborhood, those was my friends. My brothers, my sisters, and shit like that. So I appreciate going to where I grew up at because I can only imagine growing up in the neighborhood. Like the single hoes, all that shit, whatever. Like, I probably wouldn't have as much friends and know as many people and know as much as I do now.
Right.
So
and it's good to always know a lot of people because, like I said, like where we come from, shit. Even now, I see people and they still looking out. They still look out. When you need something, you will. And I ain't lived in Joliet in like 10 years, and I still get the same type of love. Hey, you need something, come by the house.
Right,
you hungry? Yeah, and it's genuine. Like, I ain't no big shot, you know what I'm saying? They ain't no big shot, and we know where it came from. You know what I'm saying? We know what it is. And I got a lot of play sisters and a lot of play brothers, but you would never know that shit because they still blood to me because of all the shit that we've been through. Like, shit. So I still got they back irregardless. If I talk to them every day or if I don't talk to them every day, you call me, shit, I'm on my way.
And that's a great feeling.
Yeah. So I feel like that's an achievement. But it is a lot of what the fuck was we thinking. A lot of what the fuck was we thinking when we did that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of scratching my head. I sit back and it's a lot of scratching the head. Scratching of the head, like.
I got some beautiful ones, but I gotta say, like, I learned from them.
I have, but I'm talking about like society as a whole, just like.
Shit, I learned from the bugs too.
Yeah,
that's
like
things, how people do it, how people treat other people. It's like, yeah, you pay attention to things. Like, don't block yourself out from like you ain't gotta take what the world put, you know, give you whatever, but like pay attention to it at least.
I do.
Because you'll learn a lot from people, whatever. You really will.
I was just talking to my sister about that on the phone, and like the situation with me meeting a new person and whatever, and I was telling her, you know, in my previous relationship, I ain't have boundaries. Like I was just doing whatever just to go with the flow. I don't go with no flow no more. I need to know like what we doing, what's the situation, what the outcome is gonna be. Like I ain't no go with the flow no more person, because I got a lot at jeopardy. I got a lot at stake. I got a lot on my plate, and then the people that surround me, you know what I'm saying? You just can't. I was telling Jazz the same thing. Like you just can't. I don't just introduce you to my inner circle. Like I gotta know you first, and I gotta be okay with you being around the inner circle, because I got boundaries now. I got stipulations. I got rules, regulations, and shit. And I know a lot of motherfuckers be like, you acting for. Hey, you can take it or leave it.
I feel like that clears things up though.
Yeah.
A lot of times when you living like that, feel like whatever. Okay, I'm just doing. If you got to understand it, whatever. But then you can't be mad. You gotta deal with whatever. You know.
Yeah.
When you get older, you start mature. You don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with your inconsistency. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to deal with your ignorance. I don't want to deal with that attitude. I don't want to deal with the back and forth. I don't want to deal. It's a lot of things. And then guess what? We don't have to.
Yeah.
So it's very important that you set the rules and regulations, have that solid foundation. Like, look, this is what I'm bringing to the table. This is things that can go by, whatever. We can agree to disagree, but if certain amount of things don't add up, then we know this ain't it.
Right.
Because some things I ain't got to bend for. Some things you don't have to bend for. It's understandable.
And then you start to notice signs. I don't ignore no signs. Like now I be on it. If you say something wrong, I'm okay. I might not speak on it, but I'm keeping
right
it. It's right here. So it starts to play, and okay. And if you lie to me, I ain't gonna say nothing about that lie, but I start pushing back. Like, all right, cool, you know what I'm saying? And I am very quick to friend somebody. You in the friend zone, you in the associate zone, and
especially the associate zone, you know, bye. Don't even worry about it.
Motherfucker got mad and she was like, you friend me. What the fuck is you talking about? I friend you. I friend them real quick. I wasn't even playing. They came incorrect on how they approached me. You are a friend. And they're a great friend. I love them as a friend, but they could not be that position that they was aiming for. You got a friend. Right. And I will friend a motherfucker real quick. Real quick. With a heartbeat, because it's certain things I'm not gonna tolerate. I know what I am. I know what I'm bringing to. I'm too young. I'm too old for all that. You know what I'm saying? Young buck shit. I did that shit before, and that shit was not good. I thank God that I came out of it in a better position and an open mind. But I know a lot of people who did that shit. They ain't had no boundaries. Was just going with the flow, and they end up with a motherfucker that was beating their ass, cheating on them, came back with a disease, they killed them, or you know what I'm saying? Something happened to the point that you know what I'm saying they could never come back from or never bounce back from. So I thank God that I was able to walk out with, you know what I'm saying, everything I walked with, more than I walked in with.
Right. I feel like we gotta be careful what we excuse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
a lot of shit, like people be excused. They like that temper and that raising hand, people hitting on you. You hit on me one time, well, you know, it's a problem. It's rap. Cause I don't know how strong you may get the next time.
Right.
I don't know how
yeah.
You know, if you mad, you imagine when you angry. Like, it's certain things. I feel like when people excuse that, the little shit, like choking you up and shit. I ain't saying things don't happen, it happen, whatever. But when they start going a little too far where I can't breathe, no, I don't like that, because you may get a little too mad next time, and then next thing you know, I'm laying out flat on the ground.
Yeah.
All because I excused it the first time. So they let you know that you gonna.
And then if you excuse it in the beginning, like if we fresh and they doing that shit, they too comfortable.
That's the relationship you enter.
Right, you too comfortable. So I need to go ahead and cut ties right now.
Yeah, because later on I can't be mad when you still doing the same shit you told me you was gonna do at the beginning.
Right.
Exactly. I told you I don't play with me like that. And
right.
Usually they tell you.
Yeah. They tell you so many motherfucking words.
Yeah.
Listen, if they came to me and was like, I beat women, you know what? You ain't even gotta worry about me, because you ain't gonna be beat boxing on me.
And like what's crazy is I hear a lot of people say like, well, it can't be me, or it won't be me.
And you be that person.
And that be that person. That's why I be telling you, you gotta be careful what you say. It won't be you. Because motherfuckers show you it can
easily be you.
It can be. So you gotta be careful with stuff, what you allow.
You definitely do. Sharing war stories. When you got longevity, you know, you heard old people when back in my days, they sharing all these war stories about what they used to do back in their days. My grandfather used to do that. Actually, this man was trying to, you know, they always used to say that I walked 25 miles, no shoes, with my whole house on my back to school, back and forth to school. My granddaddy was trying to give me that story one time. He walked 25 miles in the snow with no backpack. He had to carry his books up a hill, and he had to watch the kids on the white kids on the bus bypass him. And then he had to walk back home. So he in the middle of this story telling me all these hard stuff in the snow and all that stuff. My granny come in the kitchen. She was like, "Shut up! You lived in Florida." I looked at my grandfather. My grandfather looked at me. He said, "You always talking," and walked out the... No, finish the story, because you just lied to me.
Where were you at? Tell me.
Where were you at? When did Florida have snow, grandfather?
Hey, look, I don't want my granddad to be a liar. So you mean you wasn't in Florida, you was up north, right? Like, I'm trying to help you.
No, he walked out. He didn't even finish the story.
He said, "You know what, fucking your blast."
He just walked out. Okay.
God, when he gets some knowledge.
He trying to tell me this hardship story. And all along, nigga, your ass lived in Florida. You ain't had no damn problem.
Walk on down 25 miles.
Now I'm starting to speculate, grandfather. You used to be a liar before you got into church. So you definitely get to, you know what I'm saying, share war stories about all the shit that you've been through and all the shit that you learned and stuff like that. My granny, she don't really share war stories. You really gotta catch her on the moment. But she be telling some deep, intense type of shit. Like my grandmother, she used to tell us stuff like that. But yeah, my granny, she don't talk about that shit. I guess it's too emotional for her. But you catch her on one of her days, she'll tell you some shit. But you gotta catch her. Now, what she will tell you everybody else's business. And she will ask you about your shit. So she can go tell somebody else about your business. But she ain't gonna tell none of hers. That one thing she ain't gonna tell. But then you know what? Who would tell it? My great aunt. You go down to Mississippi. Hey, my great aunt, she don't give a fuck. You get her on that porch. She got a little cigarette going. Oh, she's telling the churches. Hey, you gotta not a spot of tea. You gotta go get a pot of tea with her. She finna tell everything. You be over there talking about, oh, you don't say.
Don't tell her she lying. She got the receipts. She know the time, the day, the weather was like.
Hey man, I'll tell you what, old women never forget. They got like an elephant memory. They don't forget.
They don't forget what they want to forget.
Yeah, when it comes to them, they'll forget. Like my granny, when you tell my granny about some stuff that she did, what did I do that? I ain't never did nothing like that. I would never do nothing like that.
Yeah, back her head like
Hey.
Hey, put that behind her, leave her alone. Hey,
but she quick to bring up what you did.
Act the same way. I never did that.
Yeah.
Like, you just a lie.
No, I don't say that.
That's what they say.
Oh. I ain't never said lie in front of my granny. If I did, I'm telling you, I got back 10, bow. Or chopped in the throat. You can't say lie. What? It was telling the story. Now these kids, they be saying lie. Whoop. Jesus.
Shit.
Such a word.
What the heck? What the heck? I'm like, you want to curse, don't you?
I used to say, what the HE double hockey sticks?
What the heck? I was like, oh yeah, you want to curse, don't you? You want to curse real good.
It's on the tip of your tongue.
So
do it.
When we close the door, they be going in on each other. Cursing.
Man. I remember we used to do that shit. I don't give a fuck where you was at. You could be down the street, your granny heard you, your mama heard you. You was out there cussing with you.
I heard her too.
Right.
They call my name. That's embarrassing.
Boy, you could be on the other side of town and you can hear your mama call your name.
And then my mom don't say my name right. So she's like, Jamie! All through the motherfucker. I'm like, Hey, stop calling my name, Mom. My name is Jasmine. I gotta ask for it. I know what your name is.
I don't know what my mom used. My mom used to call me, when I was younger, she used to call me Stank. I used to hate, don't say that in front of people. But now I'm like, I don't get no fun. She called me Stank, Tay.
They killed me. Blue.
Don't say that.
We all at the park, all up there.
Oh, then she gotta tell, like, if your friend asks, like, why you call her Stank? She gotta tell the whole story, like, don't be telling people that goddamn story. That we don't know if that story is real or not.
I don't remember.
Right, you ain't got enough evidence to keep going around telling that damn story. And she be wanting to tell all the crazy stories.
Right.
Tell when I graduated high school.
How happy you were, huh? Tell
Right. Remember that accomplishment? That was a beautiful day, wasn't it? Nah, she want to tell some shit that you fucked up. Remember you tried to burn the house down? We all remember that. Why you gotta keep bringing it up?
Cause she ain't know where I'm gonna burn my shit down. Shit, the thought. Shit, I'm gonna have all of us outside.
That's exactly why she don't go to sleep with me in the house. If I'm woke, she gotta be woke. She can be tired as hell.
What you doing?
Right. Where you at?
That's me with kids. I'm like, what you doing? Especially if I'm tired, got the kids there. I like, look, everybody get in one room.
Oh yeah, that's
Hey,
me.
just sit there and watch TV, sit down.
I'm gonna tell you, when I used to watch kids, I used to hang them on the doorknob. They ain't going nowhere.
No.
You just hang them on the doorknob.
We all be in this little one little area where I go lay on the couch. What y'all doing?
That one eye.
Right.
And then you look over, they looking dead at you. I thought you was
You
asleep. Go to
sleep.
sleep.
You sleep. I'm trying to. You be quiet. You too loud. Turn down the TV. I can't hear. I don't need to hear. I'm tired.
Girl, that TV be down. You gotta sit close. Don't sit too close. You're gonna be blind. God, I can't hear.
Because I don't like loud stuff when I'm trying to go to bed. I don't want to hear all that.
My mama be having the TV loud as hell now. I be wanting to tell her to turn it. She sleep with the TV on and all the lights downstairs. I can't even go to sleep. Like, turn that shit off.
Right. I hate that shit.
I go to sleep with the TV on, but I get up and I gotta turn it off. But her TV be blaring loud as hell, and then my brother, he don't go to sleep at night. This nigga, like, I don't know what the fuck I don't know what he do. But this nigga don't sleep. Like, I went down there one morning going to work. This nigga down there.
I'm pissed.
What the fuck is you doing, nigga? What did you take?
It's 3 o'clock.
Take your ass to sleep. Why it smell like that down here? His dungeon smell like feet or some shit. Got shoes everywhere. This nigga go to sleep. I see why you can't go to sleep. You got the door open and shit. I get in the car, my cousin on. What up, Cuddy? Why are y'all so happy at 3 o'clock in the motherfucking morning? What are y'all doing, bro?
Right.
What is y'all doing? Dude, you know what? Y'all need to go take a nap.
Hey, look. Say I. Put that melatonin in there.
Hey, I got some upstairs. I got some melatonin and I got some PM medicine. What do you want?
Bullshit.
Hey, I'll give you some medicine quick. I'll get a kid. Ask my nieces and nephews. You would listen. I be giving them the bottle here. This is juice. You want juice? You like juice, don't you?
Disclaimer. We do not support those kids.
Listen.
With medication.
My sisters in them know if I babysit and they babysitting overnight,
They go on night.
they going night. Especially the little ones. Like now my niece is like 10 or 11. They don't bother me. She got her iPad. My other little nephew, he the quietest nigga in the house. But you can never find him up control when he there. He's controlling the TV. Now my other little nephew, he gonna follow me around the whole house. He gonna ask me 1,000,001 questions. That's the nigga I gotta get a medicine to. You got to go. Him and my little niece. Little baby Sean. Little baby Sean. Like,
All night. Are you not tired? Nope.
and like if I'm laying down or something, she in my face like this. Little baby Sean. So my mama said, I don't give a fuck what your mama said. Get your ass.
Go lay down.
Yes, but I love my nieces and nephews though. I do.
Yeah. Hopefully one day, I had something pass down now.
Number 9 is understanding the dumbass generation after. Because I know I can tell you right now, it's a lot of dumb shit my mom and my granny can tell you about me. I done did some dumb ass shit. I did some dumb ass shit. I know my granny, she don't mind saying shit. Like I know I be doing shit, but she just say like, oh my God, your mama shouldn't have smoked when she had you.
Like, excuse me. Shit.
It was like she told me one day my cousin was retarded because my auntie smoked weed when she was pregnant with her.
You got that.
I was like, you just don't go around saying stuff like that, Granny. I'm just saying.
Shit.
She did smoke marijuana with him. That's why he kind of, remember, he had to take the medicine. He did have to take medicine. Like, don't talk about my cousin like that. Like,
Right.
but I'm just,
I know that.
right. Everybody ain't got to know he tell his business. She told me that he was retarded, and he is not retarded. My cousin not retarded. She definitely said that shit.
Yeah.
I just can't wait till I get to that age. I'll be like, why the fuck would you?
Right.
See, this what happens when you drink and pregnant. Your mama definitely was drinking. But I know it's, I'm sorry y'all, I be having dumb moments. Hey,
Everybody do.
I be having to figure some shit out.
The hard way.
The hard way, definitely. Because you know, definitely 9 times out of 10, your mama or somebody older than you done told you don't do the shit. But you had to go do the shit anyway.
I had to say for myself.
Right.
Hey.
Don't put that knife in that socket now. Oh shit. Don't put that aluminum foil in the microwave. You done fuck the microwave up. I done told you, dumbass. You act like you did.
Yeah. You should fuck the microwave up with that Wendy's sandwiches.
And you be like, oh, I forgot. I forgot. Most definitely. Have to not thinking about the dumbass shit that the next generation do, but having to depend on the next dumbass generation.
Shit.
I don't know about this generation. They don't know about themselves. They confused. They don't know if they want to be a him, she, them, they,
Yeah.
us.
I feel like this looks like a cycle that's just going to repeat itself. And just go more dumb shit. We're going to have those who really try to make the world a better place, have those who really just don't care, and have those just making more shit to think about. Weird shit like that. Different pronouns. Oh my God, we got a topic for y'all. Pritzker lost his damn mind. Just gonna say that.
That's gonna be the next
We
topic.
gotta put that out there. And anybody who read little, it's the Kane County paper, whatever, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. If you read the first 3 paragraphs, you're gonna automatically be disturbed. Cause I sure was.
And now, you know what? I want to read the rest of that article.
I know, right?
And you know, we're not supposed to be reading people mail, but
I did not read the mail. I saw it online.
oh, it's online.
Yeah,
Did you send me the link?
I will
Yeah, send me the link.
if I can find it.
But it was definitely a newspaper. It was in the newspaper. And I didn't get to read all of it, but it definitely, I don't have kids personally myself. I am a parent because my sisters and them got kids, and I feel like I am a parent because, you know, sometimes I do got to step in and babysit. But I do take no, I'm serious though. I do take they situations to heart. Like, I don't be playing that shit. Even like when my sister called me and she was saying my niece was getting bullied. Yeah, I was calling her. I was like, you need to tell them, because I was for real. I would come up to that school. Like, I don't play that bullying shit. That picking on my niece and shit like that. I don't do that because I don't allow her to do it. You know what I'm saying? I saw her bullying one of her friends one time, and I damn near knocked her head off her shoulders. So I take my nieces and nephews' education, all that shit. I take their shit seriously because they are the next generation of my family. You know what I'm saying? So I do take that shit seriously. I don't take that lightly. So I don't think nobody else should take that lightly. When you a parent, you definitely should.
We're gonna hit y'all. We're gonna inform y'all what you talking about, but
Yeah, we're gonna read some more into it.
Idea, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but
I think a lot of the stuff with the LTG, them alphabet people are going too far.
yeah,
It is. It's getting to a point I can't do it.
And it ain't all of us, clearly. Cause like, I mean, I ain't the type of person that categorize myself or whatever. But like, for that shit, it ain't all of us who feel like that. Some of us are on the, I guess, hetero side, whatever, if you want to look at it like that. But like, it's just too much.
It is.
They just doing a little too
It's
much.
just too much in your face. It's just pushing it too much. And I'm not saying you shouldn't have, if it's your life and that's how you want to live your life, by all means. But when it comes to the little kids and you upbringing them in a certain way, like I saw a woman, she had a baby, 1 year old. She called the grandfather and was like, yeah, I don't even know if it was a girl or a boy, but your grandchild is gay. How the fuck? This baby can't even talk, can't walk, can't fend for himself.
Ain't got no personality yet.
Right. You talking about he gay. He or she, I don't know what
Whatever
it was.
it was.
Whatever it was gay. The fuck? I would have to go home, and beat her ass.
Like, all right, bye.
No, I would have beat her ass. I would have took out a belt and beat the fuck out of her. She would have got her ass whooped. Grown as hell.
Like, we said shit like that.
Yeah, so we definitely
gonna
got
get y'all back. We definitely get back to y'all on that for sure. And you know, good.
Rest in peace to the queen again. You know what I'm saying? Longevity. Just make sure your life is fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? Do everything that you want to do. Write a bucket list. We should do a topic on the bucket list. That'd be dope. That would be dope.
That'd be dope.
Because I got a lot of things on my bucket list.
That's what we have to be. Let y'all know what the hell going on with this prison situation out here.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, we're going to pull that up, do some little research on that, and we're going to get back to y'all. That's going to be our next topic. Maybe we'll have somebody on, like my sister got kids.
These people, like, get some parents on.
Yeah, get some real parents, because we definitely not real parents. You hear I drug people to go to sleep.
We just some serious ass aunties.
Yep.
But, alright, peace, love, and happiness to all. Thank y'all for tuning in. We out. Peace. Oh my, I need to build my doctor. It should be against the law for individuals to have this much in their body.